Hello, my dear lovelies. It's Adrena from Adrena7916 and Alternative Life Solutions. I am driving and vlogging. And, you know, the holiday season's time of the year where people are reminiscing about their loved ones and the people who they don't have in their lives anymore. For me, it's my dad, my really good friends who I was in the Girl Scouts with, and I also went to church with. Like, we grew up together in church, and we were in the Girl Scouts together. So I hadn't seen her in a while. And let me give you a time frame error. Like, I was about 20 and I had not seen her in probably several months. And one of my best friends, we were going out, and this is when people were having like stripper parties at their houses. And so me and my best friend at the time, we were going to a stripper party. I had a bucket, OMG. It was like, you had to literally, I had it rigged to where you like push a button and it starts. Me and my friend, we were gone to the strip party, and we got there and we saw our Girl Scout and her best friend, and we were like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long, and you know, what's up, what's going on, what are you guys doing after this? And she and her best friend were gonna be going out to a club. So I was like, take my car, and me and my best friend, we gonna ride together and go where we going to. I think we were like, this is like, I think it's the army base was going on. So we made the plan to all meet up together at our Girl Scout leader house. Be probably like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So me and my best friend, we went out, and then after all our fun was over, we are heading to our Girl Scout leader house. And we were on 580. There was this huge accident like on the other side of the freeway, and my friend was driving her car. I'm a passenger, and she says,
that looks like your car.
And I'm like, girl, that's not my car.
And so anyway, we keep on going, and we get to like High Street or whatever, and then so we get to the Girl Scout leader house, and our friends are not there. And she says,
I told you that was your car on the freeway.
We went back on 580 and went back to the accident where we had passed by. And sure enough, it was my car. And the freeway was shut down, but we were able to pull up and get out the car and walk up to, like, it was an ambulance, fire department, police cars, freeway was blocked off, and I was like, oh my god, like, that's my car, like, where are my friends? We went back to our Girl Scout leader house. What had happened was, like, I took this to heart. Like, it hurt me so bad. It changed my life. My car was raggedy as hell, but it was a good car. I mean, that car, I don't even remember what kind of car it was. I think it was like a Malibu or something, but it was like really old. And so I don't know why it's really hard for me to tell this story. I don't even know I was thinking about this right now. I told them like what to do if the car like cut off, or if the car wouldn't start or something, you know, like what to do, like how to go up under the hood and what to do, like under the hood. So my friend said the car cut off on the freeway. The car cut off on the freeway, and they did exactly what I told them to do. So my friend, when she went under the hood, did what I told her to do, and she told our friend, go and try and start the car. So the car, like, she didn't start the car. She's like, hey, start the car, like, crank it up. And she didn't crank it up. So eventually she, like, just looking around, like, where's her friend? And she was nowhere to be found. She was like, just like disappeared into thin air. And she called her name out. She's calling her name. She couldn't find her. So eventually she went off of, she walked off the freeway and I guess she called the authorities, and they came and they found our friend's body, like off on the side of the freeway in the bushes, the freeway trees somewhere. Apparently somebody drove by and hit her, and she flew. Her body flew, and that was it. Like, she was gone, and like in an instant. Like, she was here and then she was gone. And I remember at the funeral, I remember our pastor saying, like, there's a young lady here who is feeling like this is her fault. But if she could do it all over again, not knowing what she knows now, like, she would do the same thing to me. I felt like he was talking directly to me. So, why am I sharing this story? Is because I want you to know that God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. Even when you feel like you can't bear it, you have to know that just keep on keeping on. Everything is going to be, are going to make it. Even when you feel like you cannot make it through the next second, stand still. Sometimes you don't know, like, to go left or to go right. Just stand still and know that God is God, and He can handle it. He has huge shoulders, and He's not going to put more on us than we can bear. Rest in peace. Thank you for listening. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.